Talk about early radio days in Rotorua, circa 1949 to 1960s. In 1927, the Rotorua Radio Club got together and started lobbying Rotorua's local MP, Mr. Frank Hockley, to take their issues with the radio reception and programming faults to Parliament. However, it was 1939 before radio really came to Rotorua in the form of the pictured railway carriage. Station 5ZB broadcast for the first time ever in Rotorua. The program began at 6 p.m. and continued until 10 p.m. In 1948, the local radio club had finally convinced Parliament that a locally produced program and locally broadcasted program was called for. However, a site was chosen at Paengaroa for the transmitter so as to broadcast across the whole Bay of Plenty. A local studio was built from old army huts in which the station was destined to remain for many years. The station finally opened 1YZ on 27th of April 1949. The first live-to-air program included speeches by the Director of Broadcasting, the Minister of Broadcasting, and the mayors of both Rotorua and Tauranga. Following the speeches, a musical program was presented by local artists until 10 p.m. Roy Arnowich has kindly passed on his memories of working in the Army Hut studio until 1959. He says he worked in the program department along with 3 others, compiling programs for the breakfast session and other parts of the day. Ken Collins, the first station manager, talks about his experiences as the first station manager from 1949 until 1953 in his autobiography, Broadcasting Grave and Gay, published in 1967. One of his highlights was of a very special gentleman who played the piano accordion in the studio. He also says that they encouraged Māori programs and that his last day was notably the eve of the Tangiwai disaster. In 1964, locals were very upset by the move of NZBC to have all of the country's non-commercial stations, including 1YZ, broadcast a single program. They believed that the station, known as the Voice of the Bay of Plenty, would become a mere echo of the big cities. Nevertheless, NZBC went ahead with the proposal, and at the same time they also proposed opening stations at Taupo, Rotorua and Whakatane. His first commercial station was 1ZC, known as Radio Geyserland. They broadcast a number of community events live, seen here for the Happy Hippies competition. I'm sure there were more shenanigans by the announcers and 1ZC crew. If you are part of them, please do tell us. After 18 years in temporary premises, the new NZBC building was opened at Arawa Street, November 1967. I shall finish here with references to the sources used to compile this short video.